Field, where this afternoon the Golden Bears open up the 2018 baseball season against the Titans of Ottawa Glandorf here on the Golden Bears Sports Network, BMU Channel 3. Thanks so much for joining us. We're ready to get this one underway. A nice afternoon for baseball. Temperatures in the 50s, a little bit of wind coming out of the right field side, and it should be a good day for baseball here at Bryan. And on the scoreboard tonight, if you're watching the scoreboard from the center field, we only have balls and strikes. There's an issue with the scoreboard tonight, and part has been ordered, and we hope to get that soon. But excited to get this one underneath as warming up for Bryan and getting things started here. We are ready to go for the 2017-18 season. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. First for we're going to take a quick break and back after this on BMU.
As the baby boomer generation tires of traditional send-offs, funerals are becoming increasingly more personalized. People are pre-planning their own remembrance gathering. Pre-planning is easy and will pay off both emotionally and financially for you and your family. Plus allows you more control over your last hurrah. At Krill Funeral Service, we're not just funeral directors. We are experts at helping hearts heal. When you purchase a pre-owned vehicle from someone other than Bryan Ford Lincoln, you can't be sure where it came from. When you're not sure where it came from, you may find things in the trunk that may not belong there. When you find things in the trunk that may not belong there, you may eventually run into the guys who do know where they belong. Don't be the guy who finds things in the trunk that don't belong there. Buy your pre-owned vehicle from Bryan Ford Lincoln.
Here at Bryan, it's the first game of the season. And we are set to go. First pitch is a ball, second pitch fouled back. And that makes the count 1-1. Next pitch is in there for a strike. That evens the count at 2-2. This is Owen Heigl. That one fouled back. Heigl bats from the right side of the plate. He is a junior. And they get him. That'll bring up Austin Hortzman. Hortzman is a senior. He's the catcher today. Following him will be Logan Miller. And should we get to him, Chase Schreiber. First pitch is down low. That'll be a ball. Your pitcher, Benny Roebuck, behind the plate, Nate Miller. That is also down low. Around the horn, Connor Lemons at first base, Alex Moore at second base. Zach Pittman as your shortstop, Logan Clemens, third base. Zach Nobis in left field, Eli Tresser in center field, Jake Spees in right field. Next pitch is fouled back. That makes the count 2-1. One down here. Top of the first inning. Leadoff hitter for OG, struck out looking. That's swung on, hit hard. Bouncing ball to center field, gloving. And bringing it in is Eli Tressler. And that'll be a single for Horseman. That brings up Logan Miller. He's your left fielder today. He'll bat from the right side of the plate. Next pitch from Roebuck is in the dirt. So one down, top of the first inning. Runner at first is Austin Hortzman. That's in there for a strike. Strike. One ball, two strikes. Pickoff play to the first base. It's no good. And he gets him that one too. So two down, both strikeouts.
Number 32, Chase Schreiber.
That'll bring up Chase Schreiber, number 32. That's swung on, popped up to short. And that'll be Alex Moore, the second baseman, putting that one away. So no runs on one hit. No errors, one left on. And we will head to the bottom of the first inning after this on BMU TV.
At Jason Dietz Collision and Customs in Edgerton, they can help you restore almost anything, whether it's a minor fender bender or something much more serious. Something as big as a semi or a trailer that you use to haul your toys. And speaking of toys, the Customs division will help you customize almost anything or help you restore that vehicle that you've been keeping under a tarp in the back of your garage. Take it from me, you'll not find a friendlier repair shop in Northwest Ohio. Jason Dietz Collision and Customs, State Route 6, just east of Edgerton.
You know, gathering with those we love, we get to catch up and we get to reflect on the past.
It seems like every time we get together, I always learn something new.
Here's the front page of the Columbus Dispatch when he won state baseball tournament, sliding into home plate.
Look at that, the front page. And that's a neat picture.
That was a great memory. I'll never forget that.
At Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home, we understand that there are special memories that need to be remembered and shared.
Back out at Sumter Field here on BMU TV, Chris Malenga. It's the first game of the 2017-18 baseball season as the Ottawa Glandorf Titans come in. Benny Roebuck had one hit given up the first inning, but recovered nicely, and he will actually lead things off to start the first inning of play for the Golden Bears. Two strikeouts and a pop-out for Roebuck, and in between he let a single on base, but no harm, no foul. So we're about ready to get this one going. It's going to be Chase Schreiber pitching for Ottawa Glandorf. Austin Hortzman is your catcher. Around the horn, Nathan Harrington at first, Braden Fortman at second, Owen Heigl at shortstop, Ethan Alt at third base, Logan Miller, Evan Balash, and Grant Hovest through your outfield. So the infield for Ottawa Glandorf comes in to talk with the pitcher. Benny Roebuck will head to the plate to get things started here. Thanks for joining us here for this first game of both the Golden Bears season and the BMU season. So Roebuck will step in. Hortzman, the catcher, calls Ethan Alden a little bit at third. First pitch to him, right down the middle of the plate, strike one. Next one is fouled back, so quickly 0-2 on Roebuck. After Roebuck, it'll be Eli Tressler and then Logan Clemens. Next pitch is fouled back, so Roebuck stays alive with that one. Just outside, ball one. Count is 1-2 now on Roebuck. Swung on and missed. Third strike was dropped. They'll head to first, and easily he is out. So 2-3 on the put out. That's one down for the Golden Bears, and that'll bring up Eli Tressler.
I apologize to the fans. Only half of our scoreboard is working right now. We're hoping to correct it soon, but the parts we need are running around town. The UPS truck, and they're not here.
So Tressler at the plate. He bats from the left side. First pitch is bounced in the dirt, so ball one.
For the Golden Bears, center fielder, number 4, Tressler.
Tressler, your center fielder today. He is a senior. Next pitch to him is in the dirt as well. So quickly, Tressler works the count 2-0. That's swung on. Bouncing ball to second base. Fortman will pick it up and throw to Harrington for the out. So 4-3 on the put out. That's 2 down now for Logan Clemens.
For the Golden Bears, third baseman, 13, Logan Clemens.
Clemens is your third baseman. He is a sophomore on this Golden Bears varsity team. The pitch from Schreiber, down low, ball one. Next one is popped up. Catcher will give chase, but that'll hit the roof of the dugout. And that'll split the count at 1 apiece. If Clemens is able to reach, that'll put Zach Nobis on at the plate. He's on deck, and Connor Lemons is in the hole. That is down low, so 2-1 the count. That is popped up. First baseman clears everyone away and puts it away. So a quick inning for the Golden Bears. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left on, and we will head to the top of the second inning. No score here on BMU TV.
This is my story. I'm a mother of 3, a wife, and a cat operator. I earned my degree in mechanical engineering technologies. Now I have a career doing exactly what I studied. I learned more, now I earn more.
They say there is strength in numbers. In Bryan, we have always taken pride in supporting our Golden Bears student athletes in all of their sporting endeavors. The Bryan Athletic Boosters now have a chance for you to get into the game. If you're Bryan proud, it's time to become Bryan strong. Whether you were a BHS athlete, are raising a BHS athlete, or just love supporting our Bryan High School athlete, this is your chance to be part of the BHS sporting community. Talk to any board member today on how easy it is to join, or contact us at 419-636-4536.
Back out at Sumter Field. If you want to follow along on Twitter, you can do so. Use the hashtag BrianBB. All of our stats will be posted there. Ready to go. Top of the second inning. First pitch from Roebuck to Braden Fortman is a ball. That one is swung on, hit hard. That'll bounce for a base hit. Gloving is Tressler. He'll make the throw in. And a long single is Braden Fortman. That's the second hit. And that puts BJ Fortman at the first base. This will bring up Grant first.
Blake Corral with Glandorf, designated hitter, Grant Fierce.
Fierce is the designated hitter today. Where's number 17? Pickoff attempt back to first.
Alice, into the baseline on that. Throws over.
Bunt comes right back to Roebuck. Roebuck will throw to first for one. And so 1-3 on the putout. That'll advance Fortman. And that'll bring up Arrington. No one down here in the top of the second inning. I'm sorry, one down the top of the second inning. Runner at second is Braden Fortman. Arrington is your hitter. And Miller will go out to check with Roebuck and quickly come back. So runner at second, none down, top of the second inning. That pitch is in there for a strike. Roebuck working against Arrington. Arrington is a senior, and that has popped up. And that just gets out. Nate Miller threw the mask off and gave chase, but it just went over the fence. 2 strikes, though, on Arrington. The 0-2 to Arrington. That is fouled back. We'll do it again at 0-2. Fortman at second base. Pitch that is drilled right into right field. Gloved by Spiess. He'll feed in, and that will score the run. No, it doesn't, actually. They held him up. Fortman goes to third on the single.
Third baseman, Ethan Alt.
So runners at the corners. Ethan Alt, the third baseman, the batter.
Middle, twist it, middle. Zach, make sure you get there. Twist it.
Runners at the corners.
32 here.
Swung on and missed. Big pitch. Big swing by Alt. Alt looks over to the third base coach, looks for the signal. Then he'll look out at the pitcher and step back in. The runner goes. Throw down to second. Not good. And then the run will score. So about as perfect as you could be right there as Arrington took off. Arrington steals the base, draws the throw. And when the throw went down to second by Miller, that had Fortman head home. So now 1-0, your score. Arrington at second. That pitch is down in the dirt, ball 1. Count evens at 1-1. That's in there for a strike. And that gets him as he struck out looking. That'll bring up Evan Balash, your center fielder. So we've got 2 down, top of the second inning. 1 run is scored. And we've got a runner at second. That's must have been outside for a ball. Miller held it there looking for the call. Next pitch is in there, swung on. Up in the air. Connor Lemons will make the call for it and put it out at first base. But the damage is done. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, 1 left on, and we head to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Your score 1-0 Ottawa Glandorf. Back after this on BMU TV.
Things are starting to settle down here at Bryan Ford Lincoln. After the fire, we had to rearrange everything. We brought in new offices for our staff. We reorganized our inventory to accommodate our new layout. Things are starting to feel a little more like home.
Morning, Chip.
Maybe a little too comfortable. Bryan Ford Lincoln, great deals, great people, great experiences.
When you're as good at diagnosing problems as Dwayne, the job is pretty easy.
You need a starter for the Buick, a water pump for the truck, and that one that just pulled in needs a belt. Drive on. Hold the phone up to the battery. Ah, it needs cables.
No, most days he doesn't get out of that fancy mobile office he's got.
Wow, that's a lot fancier than it looks from the outside.
Back out at Sumter Field. Chris Malanga with you here on BMU TV. First game of the season, it sees Ottawa Glandorf up 1-0. A score happened on a stolen base as the ball was thrown to second. It allowed the runner at third to score. This will bring up Zach Nobis. It'll be Nobis, Connor Lemons, and Brooks Brown here in the bottom of the 2nd. First one in the dirt from Chase Schreiber. Nobis, the senior. That's swung on in the air on the fringe, making the grab his own Heigl. So a pop out makes out number 1 here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. So bring up Connor Lemons, the first baseman.
Batting for the Golden Bears. First baseman Connor Lemons.
Lemons will bat from the left side. First pitch to him is in the dirt, ball 1. .56 degrees outside. Wind is out of the southeast at 8 miles an hour. And that'll be a base hit for Connor Lemons. Lemons grounds first, is on to second, and he'll hold up there. Might have been able to get to third. So a double for Connor Lemons. 1 out double, and he's gonna give his brace over to first base coach. Now bring up Brooks Brown. So 1 down, runner at second is Lemons. First pitch to Brown is inside, brushed him back a little bit, and it's a 1-ball count. Next one, swung on, bouncing ball. Over to first, and he's safe. So that was a tough play to make, and we're going to give him a single. And Lemons was held up. It was just in that weird area right there at short. And if Lemons had gone, he might have been able to double play. But now we've got runners at first and second with 1 down. And Nate Miller at the line. Not at the line, at the plate. Got to get back into baseball mode. That's swung on. That'll be foul. Miller, your catcher. So runners at first and second. One down. Oh, one is in there. Makes it 0-2 to Miller. Jake Spees will be the next batter. Swung on, ground ball, foul, third base side. So Miller will do it again at 0-2. Wind seems to have died down just a little bit. Cloudy day, but not a bad day for baseball. In the dirt. That'll advance the runner. That'll advance the runner, and he was safe as Connor Lemons slipped off the bag, but able to get back. So on the wild pitch, Lemons will advance on the pass ball. So now runners at second and third. One out. That is hit into the air, right field area. Putting it down is Hovest. And Connor Lemons able to score on the tag, and Brooks Brown also able to get it. Has a nice play there by Lemons. Hovest caught the ball in right field, threw it admirably in, but it bounced, and Horseman not able to put it down and get Lemons. That'll bring up Jake Spees. Swung on and missed for the first one for Spees. Two down now, but a run in as we are tied at one apiece. That's swung on to left field. Coming in to make the play is Logan Miller. And that is a fly out to end the inning. But for the inning, one run on two hits, no errors, one left on, and we head to the top of the third inning, all tied up at one apiece here on BMU TV.
You know, gathering with those we love, we get to catch up and we get to reflect on the past.
It seems like every time we get together, I always learn something new.
Here's the front page of the Columbus Dispatch when he won state baseball tournament, sliding into home plate.
Look at that, the front page, and that's a neat picture.
That was a great memory. I'll never forget that.
At Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home, we understand that there are special memories that need to be remembered and shared.
Hey, you in the old silver car. Looks like you could use a new ride.
What?
At Darryl Shirkey Ford Lincoln, we can upgrade you to a nice pre-owned vehicle or a new Ford or Lincoln.
How are you doing this?
We have a huge selection of vehicles, and with our aggressive pricing policy, we make them very affordable.
This is pretty aggressive. I don't think a billboard's ever tried to sell me a car before.
Come and see why we are the fastest growing dealership in Northwest Ohio. Hey, you in the white pickup.
Back out at Sumter Field, a 1-1 tie here in the top of the third inning. Bears scored on a fly ball to right field. Connor Lemons able to tag up and get that score. So it's all tied up, and Hegel will be your batter. First pitch to him is fouled back. Hegel is 0 for 1. He struck out looking his first time up. Second pitch in the dirt, ball one. So count is split at 1-1. After Hegel, it'll be Hortzman and Miller here. Top of the third. Next one in the dirt as well. Makes the count 2-1. Roebuck at 31 total pitches. 10 balls, 21 strikes. That's fouled back as well. Count is now 2-2. The 2-2, high, ball 3, count goes full. Swung on and missed. Strikes him out swinging. One down, top of the third inning. That brings up Logan Miller. He is 1 for 1. He singled his first time up. Actually, this is Hortzman. My thing changed quickly. Miller will bat next. Hortzman, though, is 1 for 1 with a single. First pitch, high, ball 1. Same spot, ball 2. 1-1 tie. Top of the third inning, 1 down. Same pitch, 3 straight balls in the same location. OG and Bryan each scored 1 apiece in the second inning. OG 3 hits, Bryan 2 hits. Ottawa Glandorf has left 2 on, Bears 1. And he walks him, so that's the first walk of the day for Benny Roebuck. That'll bring up Logan Miller. He struck out swinging his first time up. Hortzman has reached both times he's up. First pitch to Miller is up high. So out of the last 5 pitches, Benny has thrown the last 4 of the last 5 high. That's in there, and a swinging strike of Miller. Hortzman with a mild lead at first, not very much. Pickoff attempt, though. He's back safely. Swung on and missed for Miller. Makes it 1-2. That's in there for a strike, and he's caught looking. So 2 down now, 1 runner on here in the top of the third inning. This will bring up Chase Schreiber. He's your pitcher, and he flew out his first time up. That's in there for a strike. Whoa, that was high. Looked like the same pitch that he caught a ball 3 times in a row. We'll take it. He held up. He did not go, as the appeal was made to the infield umpire. Evens the count at 1 apiece. Pickoff attempt back to first. Back in time is Hortzman. Again, that was closer. See if that keeps Hortzman even closer to the bag. He goes down in the dirt, and he'll get there safely. As Hortzman with a stolen base. And the count 2-1 as that ball was low in the dirt. As soon as he heard the runner going, that pitch hit the dirt. Roebuck's next pitch, strike. That'll even it out at 2 apiece. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 1 on at second. That's Hortzman. Schreiber at the plate. And he strikes him out looking. So Roebuck gets out of it. And for that inning, it is no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left on. We will head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Bryan coming to bat, tied 1 apiece here on BMU TV.
Tonight's broadcast of Golden Bear Sports is proudly streamed by BMU Cable and High-Speed Internet. BMU is your hometown local provider for digital HD cable and high-speed internet. Call BMU today at 419-633-6100 or visit us on the web at cityofbryan.net. Go Bears from all of us at BMU.
Krill Funeral Service, we are professionals with the sincere desire to reward every family who have placed their trust and confidence in us by being attentive to every detail, displaying the highest level of courtesy and compassion, and providing the greatest measure of respect for their wishes. As remembrance planners, our goal is to help families find joy in the way they choose to remember, honor, and celebrate the wonderful life of their loved one. Krill Funeral Service, we are experts at helping hearts heal.
It'll be the 9, 1, and 2 hitters. It'll be Alex Moore, Benny Roebuck, and Eli Tretzler here in the bottom of the 3rd inning as the Bears host Ottawa Glandorf, and it's tied 1 apiece here on BMU TV. You can follow us on Twitter at BryanSportsCom, and our hashtag for today's game, BryanBB. Each time there is a run change or an inning change, we'll be tweeting that out. You can also watch the game live at bryansports.com or the rebroadcast on BMU Channel 3 if you want to see it in all its glory on your TV. So again, the infield meets. As Alex Moore steps in, the wind has picked up just a little bit. Fans kind of huddled in blankets here tonight. First pitch to Moore is high, ball 1. Alex, the 9 hitter. And a 2-0. Moore, your second baseman today. And 3-0. So, guessing Moore will be taking all the way right here. And that's a strike. Moore thought it was a walk, started headed that way. Now he'll step in at a 3-1 count. Swung on right to the first baseman. He'll step on the bag, and that's 1 down. So 3 on the putout. That'll bring up Benny Roebuck. 0 for 1. Out on a drop 3rd strike. First one is in the dirt and past ball. Roebuck looking to help his own cause here. Next one to Benny Roebuck in the dirt, ball 2. Well, Schreiber, after being pretty dominant early on, has had some trouble working counts pretty long. That's a foul ball. 2-1 to Roebuck. Swung on, popped up, outside on the first base line. Evens it at 2-2. That's in the dirt. That'll bring the count full. Roebuck looking to get on here. That's in the dirt, ball 4. And so Roebuck will be aboard. And that'll bring up Eli Tressler, who is 0 for 1 with a ground out.
For the Golden Bears, center fielder, number 4, Eli Tressler.
Catcher set in the infield, bringing some guys in, wondering if Tressler might bunt. He does show bunt, lays one down. And they're gonna say he was out, but the runner advances to second. So a bunt.
For the Golden Bears, third baseman.
Went 1-3. And Benny Roebuck will advance to second by the batter. And Clemens is 0 for 1 with a fly out. 2 down here. Bottom of the third, runner at second. Swings at the first one, 0-1. That's swung on. Gloved. And they get him out as Roebuck can't go anywhere as it threw right to the fielder. And so 5 on the putout. So for that inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left on. We'll head to the top of the 4th inning. 1-1 tie here on BMU TV.
As the baby boomer generation tires of traditional send-offs, funerals are becoming increasingly more personalized. People are pre-planning their own remembrance gathering. Pre-planning is easy and will pay off both emotionally and financially for you and your family. Plus allows you more control over your last hurrah. At Krill Funeral Service, we're not just funeral directors. We are experts at helping hearts heal.
BMU high-speed internet is now cheaper than ever. Now just $30 a month. That's $100 a year in savings. Get it with BMU Extended Basic Cable for all your sports, movies, and reality shows. Plus local programming, including high school sports and community events. Not to mention a local help desk and support team for when you need them. Now for the fine print. We don't have any. No contracts or hidden fees. Call BMU today at 419-633-6100 or visit us on the web at cityofbryan.net.
Go with it. Back here at Sumter Field, 1-1 your score at the top of the 4th inning. It's going to be Braden Fortman, Grant First, and Nathan Arrington, the 5, 6, and 7 hitters for Ottawa Glandorf.
For Ottawa Glandorf, number 3, DJ Fortman.
He's listed on their roster as Braden, but the lineup says BJ, so we'll just keep it right there. Fortman is 1 for 1 with a single. First pitch to him is low. Roebuck 48 pitches through three innings, 18 balls and 30 strikes. That one is swung on and fouled back. That'll head out of here. That's a strike. So now 1-2 to Fortman. Swung on and foul. Again, your infield is Lemons, Moore, Pittman, and Clemens. Roebuck your pitcher, Miller your catcher. Nobis, Tressler, and Spiess in the outfield. Swung on foul third base side. Continue it again at 1-2. Miller checks himself there after getting hit with that one. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. After ball 1, it's been 5 straight fouls. That's going to be a strikeout, though, as he was looking. That'll bring up Grant first. He is 0 for 1 with the bunt.
Ottawa designated hitter, Grant Fierce.
First one to Fierce is a strike. That one is 2. That swung on, popped up, and is out of play. Good hustle for Lemons getting over there, but just outside the fence. Count remains 0-2. That's swung on. That'll be fair. That might be trouble, and it hits. So a single for Grant Fierce. So he hit that kind of shallow right field, just past the first base area of Connor Lemons. So Spieth had to come in and cover that one. Just couldn't get to it in time, so that puts a runner on with 1 out. This will bring up Nathan Arrington. Arrington has 1 for 1 with a single. First one to him is high. Ball 1. That's in there for a strike. So the runner at first is Fierce. He's going. Throw down to second. Gonna be in time. So Fierce is out at second, caught stealing. On the 6 or the 2-4 put out. That'll bring up Arrington. Now 2 down. No, Arrington's still up, excuse me. That was a throw out. First game for me too. That's in there for a strike. And that'll do it. Yep. So what we got after that recap, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, none left on, and we'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Still 1-1 here on BMU TV.
Things are pretty much business as usual here at Bryan Ford Lincoln. Our techs are providing the same high-quality service that everyone in Northwest Ohio expects. Our sales team is providing our customers with the best price on new and pre-owned vehicles. Everyone is focused on winning another President's Award from Ford. Yeah, pretty much business as usual. Oh, I guess there is one thing different. Stop out and see the all-new Bryan Ford Lincoln.
They say there is strength in numbers. In Bryan, we have always taken pride in supporting our Golden Bear student athletes in all of their sporting endeavors. The Bryan Athletic Boosters now have a chance for you to get into the game. If you're Bryan proud, it's time to become Bryan strong. Whether you were a BHS athlete, are raising a BHS athlete, or just love supporting our Bryan High School athlete, this is your chance to be part of the BHS sporting community. Talk to any board member today on how easy it is to join, or contact us at 419-636-4536.
Heart of the order for the Golden Bears. It'll be the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, Zach Novus, Connor Lemons, and Brooks Brown. Here on BMU TV, as it is a 1-1 tie between the Ottawa Glandorf Titans and the Bryan Golden Bears. OG making the long drive up State Route 15 to play this first baseball game of the 2018 season. Novus is 0 for 1 with a flyout. And the first pitch to him is in the dirt, ball 1. Chase Schreiber, the pitcher for OG, threw 3 innings, 17 balls, 23 strikes, 40 total pitches. That's in the dirt as well, so Nobis with a 2-0 count. And swings and misses. That's high. Nice eye for Zach Nobis. Swung on. Shot to left field. Past the outstretched arms of Owen Hegel. And Zach is aboard with a single. That'll bring up Connor Lemons. Lemons 1-for-1 with a double. So Nobis, your runner at first. So he hit that in the perfect position between Hegel and Alt. Pickoff attempt goes back. Nobis back in time. First pitch to Lemons, down low, ball 1. So Nobis at first, no one out. Bottom of the 4th inning, 1-1 tie. Both runs scored in the 2nd inning. That's swung on. Lemons to center field. The center fielder calls off the right fielder, and that'll be an out for Lemons as he flies out to center. So 8 on the putout, and Nobis will stay right there at first. This will bring up Brooks Brown, 1-for-1 with a single. 1 down now in the bottom of the 4th. We'll see Nate Miller and Jake Spees following Brown. Swung on, fouled back, out of play. Nobis at first, text the sign from Coach Inselman at third. The 0-1 offering, swung on, hit hard, and making an acrobatic catch. Making an acrobatic catch is the center fielder, Evan Balash. And it's actually going to be a double play as Zach Nobis thought that was going to drop and did not tag back. So that's going to be a fly out to center field. And then Zach Nobis is out because he didn't tag up. So that's going to do it for this inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, none left on. Back out at the top of the 5th after this.
You know, gathering with those we love, we get to catch up and we get to reflect on the past.
It seems like every time we get together, I always learn something new.
Here's the front page of the Columbus Dispatch when he won state baseball tournament, sliding into home plate.
Look at that, the front page, and that's a neat picture.
That was a great memory. I'll never forget that.
At Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home, we understand that there are special memories that need to be remembered and shared.
Jason Dietz Collision and Customs in Edgerton, they can help you restore almost anything, whether it's a minor fender bender or something much more serious. Something as big as a semi or a trailer that you use to haul your toys. And speaking of toys, the Customs Division will help you customize almost anything, or help you restore that vehicle that you've been keeping under a tarp in the back of your garage. Take it from me, you'll not find a friendlier repair shop in Northwest Ohio. Jason Dietz Collision and Customs, State Route 6, just east of Edgerton.
Back out at Sumter Field. Still a 1-1 tie, top of the 5th inning. It'll be Ethan Alt, Evan Balash, and Owen Heigl. Bears had a scoring opportunity with Zach Novus at first base, but a long fly ball, and he left the base early and not able to get back. First pitch to Alt is fouled back. Oh and 1. That's in the dirt. Splits it at 1 apiece. That's in there for a strike. 1 and 2. That makes it 2 and 2. Roebuck approaching 70 pitches. That's fouled back. We'll do it again at 2 and 2. In the dirt. Works the count, 1 and 2. The 3-2 pitch. In there, strike. Struck out looking, and that'll bring up Evan Balash. 0 for 1 with a flyout. 1 down, nobody on. Top of the 5th inning. Balash is 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch to him is a ball. That's high, ball 2. That's a strike. The 2-1 offering, fouled back. Evens the count at 2 and 2. Ooh. Makes the count full again. Looked like a good spot from Roebuck. That's swung on, hit hard. Over the center fielder's head. Tressler giving chase. Comes up with it, and this may be a stand-up triple. It is. So Balash with a stand-up triple. And 1 down and a runner at third now for Owen Heigl, who has struck out twice, once called, once swinging. Coach Inselman will head out to the mound, and we'll see if we'll get some switching here. That was a hard hit ball. So we're going to take a quick break while they have the conference at the mound. Back after this on BMU TV.
Hey, you in the old silver car. Looks like you could use a new ride.
What?
At Darryl Shirkey Ford Lincoln, we can upgrade you to a nice pre-owned vehicle or a new Ford or Lincoln.
How are you doing this?
We have a huge selection of vehicles, and with our aggressive pricing policy, we make them very affordable.
This is pretty aggressive. I don't think a billboard's ever tried to sell me a car before.
Come and see why we are the fastest growing dealership in Northwest Ohio. Hey, you in the white pickup.
This is my story. I'm a mother of 3, a wife, and a cat operator. I earned my degree in mechanical engineering technologies. Now I have a career doing exactly what I studied. I learned more, now I earn more.
Back out at Sumter Field, the new pitcher is going to be Zach Pittman. He'll come in from short. And Roebuck will head out to fulfill his shortstop position. We like those easy changes around here. So Pittman warming up. He's going to face Owen Heigl, who is 2 for 2 with a Called strikeout and a swinging strikeout. Spring break baseball for you. So Pittman gets the warm tosses out of the way, and Hagel will step in. The first one in there for a strike. It's up high, ball one. Get you some stats on Roebuck. He pitched 4 in the 3rd innings. Threw 76 pitches, 26 balls, 50 strikes. He gave up 1 run. It was earned. Struck out 9. Gave up 5 hits and a walk. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. 2 down. That'll bring up Austin Hortzman. He's 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. First pitch to him is a strike. Swung on, popped foul, out of play. 0-2 count. That's swung on. Hit to right field. Camping under it is Jake Spiess, and that'll do it, as Spiess makes the catch in right field for that inning. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. We will head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Back after this on BMU TV.
Tonight's broadcast of Golden Bear Sports is proudly streamed by BMU Cable and high-speed internet. BMU is your hometown local provider for digital HD cable and high-speed internet. Call BMU today at 419-633-6100 or visit us on the web at cityofbryan.net. Go Bears from all of us at BMU.
BMU high-speed internet is now cheaper than ever. Now just $30 a month. That's $100 a year in savings. Get it with BMU extended basic cable for all your sports, movies, and reality shows. Plus local programming, including high school sports and community events. Not to mention a local help desk and support team for when you need them. Now for the fine print. We don't have any. No contracts or hidden fees. Call BMU today at 419-633-6100 or visit us on the web at cityofbryan.net.
Back out at Sumter Field will be the bottom of the order for the Golden Bears. Nate Miller, Jake Spiess, and Alex Moore, as we are at a 1-1 tie with Ottawa Glandorf. Chase Schreiber stays out there for the bottom of the 5th inning. He's had 48 total pitches. Last inning. Ooh, look at that. Got some graphical updates. Gotta get some pictures in there, Eric.
Number 20, correction, Nate Miller.
That'll bring up Miller. He is 0 for 1 with a flyout. Meeting on the mound over. Wind is picked up, again going from right field to left field. Miller steps in. First pitch to him is in there for a strike. That one's in the dirt. Ball 1. Down low again. Nate works the count 2-1. In the dirt again. Nice job blocking that by Hortzman. So 3-1 for Miller. Swung on, hit hard, single to center. And the leadoff batter is aboard as Miller drilled a single to center field. That'll bring up Jake Spiess, who's 0 for 1 on a flyout. Miller looks at third for the signal. Spiess will step in. Miller with a lead at first. The pitch bunted. First base line. And he's safe at first. Miller comes third, then he'll wave him home. This is gonna be close, and Miller's out at home. Man. Spiess bunts it. Miller comes to home and is out at home. So 1-3-2 on the put out. Spiess gets to third on the throw. So runner at third, 1 out. Here's Alex Moore, 0 for 1 with the ground out. First pitch to him is swinging strike. Big swing. Spiess with the lead at third. Bunt, first base line. Let's see if they score the run. They score the run, and Spiess will get on with a bunt. So Moore at first on the bunt. Spiess able to score. And the Bears take a 2-1 lead here in the bottom of the 5th. So Moore at first, 1 out. Benny Roebuck will be at the plate. He's 0 for 1 with a drop third strike and a walk. And a pickoff attempt for Moore. He's back. Moore with a big lead at first. Pitch swung on. A little slap single. And out at first is Benny Roebuck, but advancing the runner at the same time. So 4-3 on the putout. That advances Moore to second, brings up Eli Tressler, who's 0 for 2 with a ground out and a bunt. Pitch is high. Ooh, high strike. Almost at eye level. Swung on to the second baseman. He'll throw over to first. And Tressler dives, and that'll score the runner Moore from second. And Tressler walking it off there as he slid it first. What a move. gutsy move. That got hit to Fortman. Fortman threw over to Arrington quick, but was not accurate. That'll bring up Logan Clemens, who's 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground out. 2 runs and plated here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Chase Schreiber now at 60 total pitches. First pitch to him, swung on. Gets in the gap at first. That'll be a single. An error at second on the right fielder. That'll score Tressler all the way from first. That's going to be an inside the park home run. Wow. Logan Clemens with an inside the park home run. Really, it should be a single with a bunch of errors. Wow, that was crazy. I'm giving him a double. I'm going to say Tressler scored. I'm going to say Clemens also scored on an error on the center fielder. So bring up Zach Novus, who pops it out to end the inning. So our score is 5-1. So 4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error, none left on. We're going to head to the top of the 6th inning with the Bears leading 5-1 after this on BMU TV.
At Krill Funeral Service, we are professionals with the sincere desire to reward every family who have placed their trust and confidence in us by being attentive to every detail, displaying the highest level of courtesy and compassion, and providing the greatest measure of respect for their wishes. As remembrance planners, our goal is to help families find joy in the way they choose to remember, honor, and celebrate the wonderful life of their loved one. Krill Funeral Service, we are experts at helping hearts heal.
Unless he
Seeing their
touches it,
strength
okay.
in numbers, in Bryan, we have always taken pride in supporting our Golden Bear student athletes in all of their sporting endeavors. The Bryan Athletic Boosters now have a chance for you to get into the game. If you're Bryan proud, it's time to become Bryan strong. Whether you were a BHS athlete, are raising a BHS athlete, or just love supporting our Bryan High School athlete, this is your chance to be part of the BHS sporting community. Talk to any board member today on how easy it is to join, or contact us at 419-636-4536.
Back out at Sumter Field, we're going to adjust that scoring and give Logan Clemens a inside the park home run. This is Logan Miller, Chase Schreiber, and Braden Fortman. Your 3, 4, and 5 hitters face Zach Pittman. First one in there for a strike. Evens the count at 1-1. Adds in there for a strike. Miller is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Swung on. Over to first. Pittman will cover, and he's going to be out at second. So the ball was in play. Lemons made the play. Over to Pittman, couldn't hang on. So I'm going to say he's out. I'm going to say that ball's in play. So 1-1 the count. So a double there.
Colorado on second baseman, B.J. Fortman.
So Fortman, the 1-0 count. Two and 0. Fortman has a single and struck out, called third strike. That's a big strike. Makes the count 2-1. Schreiber at second base. Got on with a double. Strike as well. Makes the count 2-2. One down. Top of the sixth. 5-1 Bears. That's swung on. Hit hard. And caught by Zach Novus in left field. And that'll be 2 down. Nice job there. And the runner gets held up. Trevor Ward now in left field. And there we go. No runs on 1 hit, 1 left on. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning after this on BMU.
This is my story. I'm a mother of 3, a wife, and a cat operator. I earned my degree in mechanical engineering technologies. Now I have a career doing exactly what I studied. I learned more, now I earn more.
Things are pretty much business as usual here at Bryan Ford Lincoln. Our techs are providing the same high-quality service that everyone in Northwest Ohio expects. Our sales team is providing our customers with the best price on new and pre-owned vehicles. Everyone is focused on winning another President's Award from Ford. Yeah, pretty much business as usual. Oh, I guess there is one thing different. Stop out and see the all-new Bryan Ford Lincoln.
Back out at Sumter Field. It is the bottom of the 6th inning. Bears up. For Ottawa Glandorf, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error, 5 left on. For the Bears, 5 runs on 8 hits, 1 error, 2 left on. Going to be Connor Lemons, Brooks Brown, and Nate Miller here. And new pitcher looks like for OG. Number 13 will be your pitcher. Austin Hortzman will now be the pitcher. That means we have a new catcher too. Catcher is going to be number 9, Logan Miller. And it means we have a new left fielder. Hard to see that number out there. I'm going to say it's either Ethan White, number 7, or Mike Bowers, number 1. Hopefully he turns so I can see. Needs to turn around. Going with Mike Bowers. First pitch into Lemons is a ball. He is 1 for 2, double and fly out. Swung on, hit in the air to the left fielder. Makes the grab. One down. This will bring up Brooks Brown, your DH. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a flyout. Bears looking to add some more runs. That's in the dirt, ball 1. Down low, ball 2. That's in there for a strike. Outside. Makes the count 3-1 for Brooks Brown. That's in there for a strike, so the count goes full. Swung on and missed. Drop third strike, and he'll reach. So a runner is on base with 1 down. That'll bring up Nate Miller. He is 1 for 2 with a flyout and a single. First pitch to Nate is in the dirt. Past him, and then quickly Brown will move to second on the wild pitch. Now runner at second, 1 out. Ball 1 count to Miller. Catcher comes out to chat how they're going to deal with Miller. 1 down, bottom of the 6th. Bears lead by a score of 5-1. They put up 4 spot in the bottom of the 5th. Fouled back. Splits the count at 1 apiece.
Get the barrel through.
Brown at second. Swung on and hit foul. Third base side. It'll be Jake Spees up next. The 1-2. Inside. Makes it 2-2. And it's hit by a pitch. So now runners at first and second, 1 down. That'll bring up Jake Spees. Spees is 1 for 2. He flew out and reached on a bunt, single. See what he does with this. First pitch to him, outside, ball one. That's going to be a bunt, unintentional, just kind of like a half swing. Gets the batter out on the 1-3, but Brown will advance to third, and Miller will advance to second. So now runners in scoring position for Alex Moore, who is 1 for 2. He ground out, and he reached on a bunt single. Bears looking at a couple more here. First pitch down low to Moore. That's high. 2-0 count now. It's Brown on third, Miller on second. 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th inning. High ball 3. If you're just joining us, game was tied at 1 apiece as both teams scored in the 2nd inning. And then the Bears exploded for 4 in the bottom of the 5th inning. And the 3-0 pitch is in there for a strike. That one is as well. So now Horseman able to work the count full after going down 3-0 on Moore. A 3-2 pitch, swung on. Hit to right field. Runner goes back, and Hovest will make the play. That's going to do it in the 6th inning for the Golden Bears. For the Bears, it was no runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 left on. Let's head to the top of the 7th after this on BMU TV.
They say there is strength in numbers. In Bryan, we have always taken pride in supporting our Golden Bear student athletes in all of their sporting endeavors. The Bryan Athletic Boosters now have a chance for you to get into the game. If you're Bryan proud, it's time to become Bryan strong. Whether you were a BHS athlete, are raising a BHS athlete, or just love supporting our Bryan High School athlete, this is your chance to be part of the BHS sporting community. Talk to any board member today on how easy it is to join, or contact us at 419-636-4536.
Back out at Sumter Field. Bears cruising here 5-1. And it's going to be Arlington, Alt, and Balash, if things stay the same, facing Zach Pittman, who is 20 pitches. Arlington is 1 for 2. He singled and he was struck out looking. Pittman's first pitch in there for a strike. Swung on, base hit into shallow center. This will be a double. And then with the stand-up double is Nathan Arrington. That'll bring up Ethan Auld. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Actually, we've got a pinch hitter as Auld has been replaced by Ethan White. The first pitch to White is a ball. White came in and that fielding switch, pitching change. Second one also a ball. That's in there for a strike. Ooh. Miller held that there, but was called a ball. It was just a little low, a little outside. That's high. That puts a runner on first and second with the walk. No one down.
Center fielder, number 5, Evan Bolash.
Evan Balash will do it. We'll see if we're going to get a pitching change here. Just a little encouragement on the mound. Looks to be encouragement. So the conference of the mound is over as coach will come back in. Balash is 1 for 2 with a flyout and a triple. First pitch to him is a ball, but it's a passed ball. And that'll advance both runners. So Arrington gets there. And White will also advance. So no one down, runners at second and third. That's in there for a strike.
Deep breath, stay back, bud.
In the dirt. 2-1. Fouled back. Evens the count at 2 apiece. Ooh. Makes it 3-2. Been a couple of those pitches that look perfectly framed. Popped up. Over to the first base side. Lemons will put it away. Runners will try to advance, but they'll walk it back. So now 1 down. This will bring up Owen Heigl, who is 0 for 3, 3 strikeouts. And there for a strike. Nathan Arrington at third base, Ethan White at second. That one's in the dirt. Nice job there by Nate Miller to block that one.
There's sirens on the other side too, like fire or something.
Big swing, strike. Count is 1-2. That's in there for a strike. So Heigl strikes out for the 4th time today, looking. And that 2 down, that brings up Austin Hortzman. Hortzman is 1 for 2, a single, a walk, and fly out. First pitch to him is a strike. And he gets him out. That was in play. A nice job there with the ground out, as it was a 5-3 on the put out. And that's going to do it, as the Golden Bears are victorious with your score 5-1. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have some statistics and information for you here on BMU TV.
Things are pretty much business as usual here at Bryan Ford Lincoln. Our techs are providing the same high-quality service that everyone in Northwest Ohio expects. Our sales team is providing our customers with the best price on new and pre-owned vehicles. Everyone is focused on winning another President's Award from Ford. Yeah, pretty much business as usual. Oh, I guess there is one thing different. Stop out and see the all-new Bryan Ford Lincoln.
As the baby boomer generation tires of traditional send-offs, funerals are becoming increasingly more personalized. People are pre-planning their own remembrance gathering. Pre-planning is easy and will pay off both emotionally and financially for you and your family. Plus allows you more control over your last hurrah. At Krill Funeral Service, we're not just funeral directors. We are experts at helping hearts heal.
You know, gathering with those we love, we get to catch up and we get to reflect on the past.
It seems like every time we get together, I always learn something new.
Here's the front page of the Columbus Dispatch when he won state baseball tournament, sliding into home plate.
Look at that, the front page, and that's a neat picture.
That was a great memory. I'll never forget that.
At Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home, we understand that there are special memories that need to be remembered and shared.
When you purchase a pre-owned vehicle from someone other than Bryan Ford Lincoln, you can't be sure where it came from. When you're not sure where it came from, you may find things in the trunk that may not belong there. When you find things in the trunk that may not belong there, you may eventually run into the guys who do know where they belong. Don't be the guy who finds things in the trunk that don't belong there. Buy your pre-owned vehicle from Bryan Ford Lincoln.
BMU high-speed internet is now cheaper than ever. Now just $30 a month. That's $100 a year in savings. Get it with BMU extended basic cable for all your sports, movies, and reality shows. Plus local programming, including high school sports and community events. Not to mention a local help desk and support team for when you need them. Now for the fine print. We don't have any. No contracts or hidden fees. Call BMU today at 419-633-6100 or visit us on the web at cityofbryan.net.
Tonight's broadcast of Golden Bear Sports is proudly streamed by BMU Cable and high-speed internet. BMU is your hometown local provider for digital HD cable and high-speed internet. Call BMU.
Back out at Sumter Field. Chris Malenga here with you, and let's take a look at some stats as the Bears win 5-1 over Ottawa Glandorf. Let's take a look at some batting stats for Ottawa Glandorf. Owen Heigl was 0 for 4. Austin Hortzman was 1 for 3 with a single. Logan Miller was 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Chase Schreiber was 1 for 3 with a double. He also struck out once. Braden Fortman was 1 for 3. He had a single, also struck out. Grant First was 1 for 3. He had a single. And Nathan Arrington was 2 for 3. He had a double and a single. He also struck out once. Evan Balash was 1 for 3. He had a triple. Ethan Alt was 0 for 2. And he had 2 strikeouts. And Ethan White was 0 for 1. Ottawa Glandorf as a team was 7 for 27. They had 2 doubles, 4 singles, a triple. They also struck out 11. They had 2 stolen bases, and they were caught stealing once. For Bryan, pitching-wise against Ottawa Glandorf, Benny Roebuck went 4 1/3 inning. He threw 76 pitches, gave up 1 run, struck out 9, 5 hits, 1 walk. Zach Pittman came in masterfully in relief, faced 2 2/3 batters, threw 39 pitches. His pitches were 13 balls and 26 strikes. He gave up no runs, He gave up 2 hits, struck out 2, walked 1, and hit a batter. Let's take a look at the offense for Bryan. Eli Tressler was 1 for 3. He had a single. Logan Clemens was 1 for 3. He had a double and an RBI. Tressler also had an RBI. Zach Novus was 1 for 3. He had a single. Connor Lemons was 1 for 3. He had a double. Brooks Brown was 1 for 3. He had a single, also struck out. Jake Spiess was 1 for 3. He had a single. Oh, he got on a bunt single. Alex Moore was 1 for 3 with a bunt single. Benny Roebuck 0 for 2. Nate Miller 1 for 2. Logan Clemens, actually, we're going to give him 1 for 3, and we're going to say that was a home run because it was an inside the park home run. We originally scored that as an error. So for the Golden Bears, they had a total of 8 hits on 25 attempts. They had 2 bunt singles, 4 regular singles, a double, and an inside the park home run, 4 RBIs. So that's going to do it for the baseball for Bryan. Let's take a look at the pitching for Ottawa Glandorf. Chase Schreiber went 5 total innings. He threw 62 pitches. 24 of those were balls and 38 were strikes. He gave up 5 runs. 4 of those were earned. He struck out 1 batter, walked 1, and gave up 8 hits. Austin Hortzman came in relief, faced 1 inning. He threw 21 total pitches, 11 balls, 10 strikes, and struck out 1. So that's going to do it. The Golden Bears moved to 1-0 on the season. They win 5-1. Let's take a look real quick at that line score. In the first inning, it was zeros all around, and then 1-1 in the second inning. The Bears broke it wide open in the bottom of the 5th inning with 4 runs. So for Ottawa Glandorf, 1 run on 7 hits, 1 error, 7 left on. Bryan, 5 runs on 8 hits, 1 error, 4 left on. Time of the game was 1 hour and 33 minutes. So thanks so much for joining us. I want to thank all of our crew, Jonathan and Shar and Eric, and all of you watching. Don't forget you can go to, and Donnie, and you can go to cityofbryan.net and also bryansports.com to learn more. And don't forget that this game is a broadcast of the BMU Board of Public Affairs, all rights reserved. Any rebroadcast or use of any of the accounts and description of this game are not allowed without express written consent of the Board of Public Affairs. For all of us at BMU TV, thanks for joining us here. Again, your final score from Sumter Field, the Golden Bears 5, the Titans of Ottawa Glandorf 1. Thanks for joining us. Have a good night, everybody.